shit.
Totally. Oh, totally took it to that level, man.
Got love in my tummy. Do you know what that song's about?
What is it about?
Swallowing loads.
No!
Oh, no. Start over. Start over with the song.
All right.
Do that song by Love and Spoonful.
Spoonfuls. Listen, you can hear load sounds.
My load.
Oh, dropping loads.
Did your guys' loads make noise?
My load goes. It's green.
That's really?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, shit.
That's my load.
Davey's got to cock his
Yeah, I have
cock
to cock
and
my cock.
Davy's got a gun. Davy's got a gun. Greetings, boneheads. You have stepped into another episode of the Bone Zone. Yeah, here we are.
Here we are.
Old BW here helming the main mic, and right across from me in the co-pilot seats, I got our dog, Randy Randman Liedtke.
Hello.
And next to him, in case I die and Randy dies, then our second co-pilot, we got Davey, the Dr. Davey Johnston.
Just glad to be here training under the best pilot in the world.
Oh,
and
wow.
as per your request, the altitudes are doing fine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we're doing this one from an airplane, and back in doing your the beverage service, we have Red Band, who will, if the plane starts going down, you got to listen to what he says.
He's going to be doing the whole podcast from one end of a telephone. You know how when they do their announcements, they hold the telephone like it's a microphone?
Mm-hmm. And they make funny jokes like, turn
Yeah.
off your blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, dingleberries.
I've never heard one say dingleberry.
They don't say dingle.
You got a
fired
real
like crazy.
edgy steward.
They'd be thrown off the plane in the air.
I have to get on a plane tonight.
That's how they get fired. They get thrown off midair.
they just put a parachute on them and chuck them right out.
They have all their stuff in a cardboard box. Like they just get
It
fired.
just all flies out. They have to clear out their desk in the back of the plane.
Yeah.
You're flying tonight, Brendon?
I'm flying tonight, and I'm going to grab that microphone and tell everybody to turn off their dingleberries. You got some on your face right there, bro.
Got some schmutz.
Yeah, you got some schmutz.
What?
Schmutz.
Was it like a
Black.
black
Oh, yeah.
like a black?
Yeah,
Some
it's
sort
like
of
a
black on
thing.
you. You got
Right
some-
above your left eye.
Oh, that's cancer, dude.
Yeah, you got it.
I wonder what it was.
Soot. Were you cleaning any chimneys today?
Yeah.
I don't want to tell
How is your
anybody
job
what
going?
my day job. I don't want to tell anybody what my day job is.
What? Chimney sweep's a good
I
job.
don't want to tell anybody what my day job is.
All right.
Hey, before this, you were calling it your gay job.
My gay job.
Remember?
Why are you changing it up?
Um,
Got to go to my gay job.
well, I don't like my day job. Okay, and maybe it is cleaning chimneys, but I'm not saying.
You're a chimney sweep.
I don't want to tell anybody what my day job
And
is.
chimneys are really dirty now that the winter's over. You got a whole winter of soot in there.
It's embarrassing because guess what? I don't fit in chimneys very well.
But you got a long stick.
Yeah, that's why you put the stick in there. Wait, you've been just crawling through it to
Yeah.
clean it out?
That's how you clean it out?
Uh-huh.
You just crawl through it with like rags all over your body?
I have a real bristly suit that I wear, and I fit in the chimneys.
Not that fur coat I gave you for Christmas last year.
Wait, that was a real fur coat.
No, it's a boar bristle coat that I wear, and I fall down chimneys.
You just fall right down?
Yeah, and then I have to hire a guy to clean up all the carpet beneath the chimney because I just drag all the soot down there.
Yeah, and that's why it's perfect synergy between my business and Randy's business.
Davey's got a carpet cleaning business.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
I call it Flavor Savers Carpet Cleaning.
Wait, really?
Well, it's named after people call my mustache a flavor saver for some reason.
Yeah, that's a common
Flavor
thing.
Savers Carpet Cleaning.
That's in poor taste.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I
What's
don't
your chimney
understand.
sweep
It-
company called?
I'm too embarrassed to tell you.
It's not called coming up your poop chute, is it? Oh, that was your toilet.
Diving down your poop chute.
Yeah. No, I don't want to tell anybody what my day job is.
Okay.
I don't want. It's embarrassing that I'm a chimney sneak.
Chim chimney, sploosh.
And also, people, I get a lot of I kind of look like a young Kris Kringle, young Santa Claus.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
So when I come down the chimneys, people make a lot of jokes.
Oh, do they? Do you ever have presents for them?
Mm-hmm. Sometimes, but it's usually just my lunch.
Oh.
I wrap it like presents.
The egg
It
salad
makes it
sandwich.
more special. It
To
really.
Randy from Randy.
Oh, that's the sound that we hear when we get presents.
Yeah, presents! Speaking of presents, here's presents.
All right. This one feels like an article of clothing, maybe a cape.
What's that?
I get this.
Here's a box.
This one's paper thin.
That could be a gift certificate.
Are we all opening it up at the same time?
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody, for buying us presents. As you might know, we have a website now. If you go to bonezonepodcast.com, you can check out our wish list, our Amazon wish list, and buy us some much-needed items like
Swag.
eye patches. And
Yeah.
Oh wait, before
Bubblegum.
we open them, we'll continue that disclaimer, or not disclaimer, but that announcement.
also the announcement. Yeah, so also, I don't know if you guys have been listening, but we've been doing some bonus content at Randy's place called the Home Zone Bone Zone, and we went out and bought a bunch of equipment, and we have to pay a monthly fee to broadcast ourselves. So if you go to the bonezonepodcast.com, there's a donations button, and feel free to throw a couple shekels
Bones.
our way,
Couple bones.
couple bones
Yeah.
our way if,
Throw us a bone.
if you enjoy what we do and you enjoy the bonus material. And also the best way to hear it is if you subscribe. You can subscribe to us on Death Squad and also subscribe to us on iTunes, because I believe the home zones are only posted up there.
Yeah, there's unique content on both iTunes channels, so make sure you subscribe to both, or check in at least.
Check it out.
Check in occasionally. We're excited because it's basically going to be twice as much stuff for you guys to listen
Twice
to.
as much stuff.
Twice as much
Stuff.
I eat at that breakfast place. It's called Twice as Much Stuff.
Oh, that's the
Delicious.
place you always feel sick after you eat there,
it's
though.
so good, but you get too much.
Davey, what do you got?
Oh my God.
I got.
Holy shit, are you serious?
You may remember
Officer Buck Swashler.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
that his brother, the King?
Yeah. This is King
He
Buck
works for his
Swashler.
brother.
Yeah, this
King
is
Swashler?
yeah King Swashler. He works with his brother, and King Swashler came with a magic wand.
Wait, that's in the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, who's King Swashler? I thought that was King Friday at first wearing a different jacket.
Oh no.
Oh, King
It's just
Swashler
a
is
generic puppet, I think.
generic puppet.
What's yours, Brendon?
This come
We
from?
got a.
Oh yeah, who's it from? I'm
Looks
sorry.
like it's some tearaway pants.
Oh, for Magic Mike premiere.
We missed
Oh fuck! We
We
missed
gotta
it.
go. Well, we can still do it.
it. Those will come in handy though.
Yeah. You can always use tearaway pants. East Boy brand.
Those will come in handy when you're coming from a handy.
Randy.
Oh.
Randy.
What?
Come on, Rand.
Sorry.
Randy.
What?
Talk about handies.
Come
We have
in
women
handy.
listening. We have very few women listening to this podcast.
I don't know
Randy.
who sent this the tearaway pants to us, but thank you. And guess how much tearaway pants weigh?
How much?
2 pounds.
2 pounds?
That's what it says on the
2
thing.
pounds worth of pants.
2 pounds worth of pants. Thank you.
They must be for me.
Randy measures everything in pounds.
Uh-oh, I know what that is.
It's the ultimate thumb tip for the working performer. Reality thumb tip standard size.
That looks giant.
It's a magic trick accessory. Don't show it because you give away the tricks.
Oh, okay.
But I put a lot of magic tricks on the wish so that we could start doing magic tricks.
Yeah.
on the phone.
I like this. The
So that-
ultimate thumb tip for the
so that
working performer.
Mysterio Davey can come on and do. All right, one more.
We have one more?
Well, let's give
Great.
it. I'll give it to you.
It's been a while since. Oh my God, this is a huge one. Maybe you shouldn't throw it.
You want to open up with a knife?
Oh, and the gift, the thumb, is from Larry Everett. Hey, Larry, we really appreciate the socks off of you.
Ah. Go out and get some new
Sorry.
socks, Larry.
For the audio
giant.
listeners, Brendon is opening up the big giant.
Well, that's a big
Amazon
box. I bet Larry Everett's in there.
Larry Everett's head.
If you're a listener to the Bone
Mrs.
Zone,
Everett.
please, for your safety and for laws, do not ship yourself in a box to us.
It might be the cheapest way to get here, but do not ship yourself.
It's a bunch of paper.
It's packing paper.
Packing paper.
Yeah. What is it?
It is, it's a whole bunch of fun balls.
No way.
Nobody. I have
anybody-
not seen that on the list.
Did anybody put that on the
No,
list?
that's just a
I
random.
put that on the
What's
list.
that? Can I open that one up?
I hope it's a
Yeah, it's
pit.
another-
I hope it's an inflatable
Oh
pit.
my God! If we have a ball pit,
We're gonna have a ball pit in the Bone Zone.
Does the
of
address
course we need a ball pit.
Does the address just show up on the wish list? Like people are just gonna start sending whatever they want?
I think you can.
Oh, possibly.
Yeah, I bet the address to the ice house is on there.
This is from Steve Belmont. You guys didn't want these, but I think you need them.
This is for you.
Oh, some wiffle balls.
Oh, nice.
Jugs, Bulldog.
A lot of balls.
Got a lot of balls.
And these aren't actual wiffle balls, but you know they're the same.
Practice.
Yeah.
Is Wiffle a brand?
Yes.
Well, Wiffle has the slots, so you can actually curve them and stuff.
Yeah. So
That's awesome. We got my goal was to turn like a closet into a ball pit one time, and I failed that goal. So maybe I can start now.
Yeah. But we can do a home zone from your closet ball pit. Look at the kid. Look how much fun the kid's having on there.
You'd have to sit inside
Inside
of that
that bag,
package.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need like 10 more of these bags. So if anybody else wants to look on our
Oh, are you supposed to put it in your bathtub?
I guess you could do that.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Guess what Brendon's doing
Got
before he
it.
flies out tonight.
Gotta go clean all the
gonna have a
mold.
ball bath.
Gotta go clean all the mold out of my bathtub.
Ball bath.
Yeah.
dude.
Wash your balls in balls.
Yep.
Do you ever pee in the ball pit when you were a kid?
I don't think I ever did because I wasn't naked in there.
I never did either. Did you?
No, I just remember that's a thing where it's like, all right, no one goes in the ball pit. Some kid fucking pissed in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
And they have to sanitize every single ball or start from scratch.
It happens. Those
Yeah.
ball pits
They have to burn
have
the
so
balls.
much fecal matter in there too.
A lot of girls get herpes that way.
Yeah.
Really? Ball pit herpes?
Yeah, because I was fucking them in there.
Well, Randy,
I'm
sorry. We have. What is up with you today?
I just got a
What are you, horny?
Yeah.
a little bit.
Are you not
Really?
getting any sex with the girl?
No, I get all the sex with the girl that I want.
Why
okay,
are you
guys?
saying that like it's a lie?
Yeah.
Because I'm a bad teller of the truth.
Why did?
So wait, so you're not having sex with your girlfriend?
I'm having a ton of
Is
sex.
everything okay?
I'm having a
Are
ton
you
of sex with my girlfriend.
When's the last time you had sex?
When was
Quick.
the last time?
Right before the other time. Always.
Well, that wouldn't be the last time if
Yeah.
it was right
I'm
before.
If
a
it was
bad
right before the
teller
other
of the
time.
truth.
Oh God, Randy.
I had sex. Okay.
Have you ever had sex with your girlfriend?
Yes. 30 minutes ago.
30 minutes ago, she's at work still, isn't she? You had sex at her work. She works at a chocolate place.
Yeah.
Oh, don't buy chocolate from there.
Don't bite. Where's that chocolate
Willy
place?
Wonka and the Randy's chocolate. And the sex with my girlfriend.
Did you guys do it in the chocolate?
Yeah. We had a big vat. We had a chocolate fountain sex.
Man,
I did. I
it
promise.
does sound kind of cool.
Yeah, I believe you.
30 minutes ago.
30 minutes
30
ago, you
minutes
had
ago.
sex in a vat full of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you clean up?
Vanilla.
That's right. You fight chocolate with vanilla.
You get a chocolate stain, just put some
They're
vanilla ice
opposites,
cream
yeah.
on it.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you ever drop chocolate ice cream on the ground on your carpet, a little vanilla gets that right out.
I remember there was a chocolate place where I grew up in New York. You guys, you're from New York.
Yeah, born
Yeah,
and raised.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
I'm from Brooklyn, too. Oh, my God. Where?
Yeah. Over on the 3rd Street.
Oh, yeah, 3rd and Brooklyn Avenue.
3rd and Brooklyn Avenue.
Oh, my God. I was like at 5th in Brooklyn.
Really?
beautiful.
Brooklyn Heights?
Yeah,
It's
Brooklyn
beautiful there.
Heights.
Oh, really? I was in the Brooklyn Valley.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I used
So
to
we're right
take
on the other side of 3rd, yeah.
Oh, so you went to the Brooklyn Valley High School. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God.
BVHS.
Did you play football?
I played in the band that played for the football team.
Dude, we would play you guys every Thanksgiving. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I used to go to those
That was the
games.
big game. Like, it was
Yeah.
rivals. Because our schools were literally right across the street from each other.
Yeah.
We used to throw paper airplanes over at your side.
That was you?
Yeah, we would throw
We
it.
could never
like
figure
little
that out.
mouse. Really?
Well, we thought it was from like a kindergarten because all the writing, like there were always notes in the airplanes, but they were written so poorly.
Oh, that's because my friend Nick Grandin would do that. Nick Grandin would write the notes, then I'd make the airplanes, and then the two of us would throw them over there.
No kidding. That's a
Yeah.
small world, man.
Yeah.
Totally small world. I used to walk the track there. I was a little bit older. When I was younger, I was in military school, but that was also in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, you were at the Brooklyn Military Center.
But
Oh, the Brooklyn Military
but
Academy.
we were
Yeah.
we were totally kind of not allowed to leave the campus. So I never made it over there. I was never allowed to throw paper airplanes like you guys. But before that, I used to eat at a lasagna place right across the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From our
Whoa.
school. Wait.
Ricky Ricotta's.
Ricky Ricotta's.
Oh, the lasagna
Yeah,
place.
Ricky Ricotta's
Holy
lasagna place
shit.
right there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We didn't meet until we all lived out here, but we're all from the same neighborhood.
I bet we bumped into each other and said, "Hey, I got far on my way."
Yeah. It was
Or maybe.
We're like,
like,
had
I'm
a real-
walking in.
Well, we all had. I mean, I know, so I can only speak for myself, but I had a real New York attitude when I lived there.
Yeah,
I
me
was
too.
like,
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
the
me
matter
too.
for you?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, hey, what are you
Yeah,
looking
yeah.
at, buddy?
Let's go out and get a fucking slice.
Yeah, we get
Yeah,
slices
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of in New York, it's like you're living in the minute.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
you're heading home from work. You bump into someone you know, and then there goes the next 3 days.
Yeah, there's no future, there's no past, there's only the right
Here,
now.
it's like you got to plan everything.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'd be heading home, and I'd be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And then talk about a bender.
Used to take me 40 minutes to walk across town. Here it takes me 40 minutes to drive across the street. You know?
Yeah.
That's the
Well,
difference.
we don't have a good subway system here. Like,
Nope.
I used to ride the subways all the time in New York. Go from uptown to downtown to the east side,
Just-
the upper west side.
Just
Yeah.
to go cross town.
Lower West Side sometimes if you were brave.
Yeah, if I wanted to go, back when I used to do drugs,
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
go
you
to the
had
Lower
to.
East Side and I would score lots of
Lots of H.
poppers and downers and regulars.
Oh yeah, Twixies.
Twixies, oh man, that's...
That was only back then, though. I don't
Yeah.
think that's going on now.
People
No,
do
I don't. I
Twixies
mean, I
anymore.
haven't... Do you guys miss the old neighborhood?
Do I? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think a lot of my old pals are probably still in that area.
we used to play stickball in the streets.
Yeah, we did that. Which street would you play on?
What street would I play on?
Yeah, mostly.
I would play on. It was New York Boulevard, New York City Boulevard.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right by the right near like 33rd and 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay, near the train station.
Wait, New York
Right
City
by there.
Boulevard.
My grandfather designed that train station. He was
New
an
York City train station.
Yeah, he was an architect. He designed the 33rd and 3rd New York City train station.
Get out of town.
Yeah, back.
Oh,
in the,
so you're Davey Johnston from the Johnston family.
yeah, from Johnston and
That's
Johnston.
great. I would
Architect.
see like the little placards
J&J.
on the bases, like the foundation of the bridge. You'd see that really old thing. It said Johnston.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah,
Never put that
and then
together.
we had the family shield that just said J&J because it was Johnson and Johnston.
Right.
It was part of his architect firm with Bobby Johnson.
Okay.
It was James Johnston, Gail Johnston, and Bobby Johnson. Did I say Bobby Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were your folks, were they upset when you left the old neighborhood?
I mean, they were constantly upset. I mean, who in New York's not just constantly upset?
Well,
you
that's
know?
true.
I was
Right,
about
okay.
to say, yeah.
If you have nothing to complain about, it's the weather that you complain about. You find something to complain about.
And if you don't like the weather, stick around.
yeah, just wait.
My
5
brother-
minutes.
Wait a minute.
I had a brother, and my sister did this too. My sister went off, and she went into she studied engineering at MIT,
Okay.
right? And they still gave her shit. They're like, "What are you going to do with an engineering degree?" And she's like, "Well, actually, there's these millions of options, and I'm going to increase my chance of getting wealth because of this." She met her husband. Her husband's now a senator from Wisconsin.
Okay.
Yeah, over there in Washington, D.C. now. She's living very successfully. They still complain about her choices. They're like, well, if she would have just, stuck with her poetry. And I'm like, she didn't want to do poetry. With my other brother, he went into he became an educator, and he set up the what is it, the crossing guard system
Okay.
for the elementary
New York?
schools. Yeah. The crossing. You know how they have like the student safety guards for schools? He set up that system, and now he goes around and speaks on student safety crossing systems and stuff like that. And he's really wealthy. He actually won the Nobel Peace Prize in 99
For the
98,
crossing guard
99.
thing?
Well, because that led to he started developing safety systems just nationally. Like, so now he works with the military for safety systems. He works for a peaceful way of getting to a safe nation, basically. I can't explain it because I know nothing. I know hardly anything about it. He just works with safety systems.
It decreased the amount of like collisions, right?
Well, yeah.
People weren't
initially
getting hit by cars.
Well, students, and
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like there was an immediate decrease, like that
Yeah.
year. And after that, my brother just started studying systems, like just like
Dewey Decimal System?
no, social systems and
Solar
how
system.
and
Solar systems?
social systems, like
Solstice
cultural
systems.
systems of people.
So
and
he knows when, like
how it
on
could-
June 21st, when the sun, what is it? It's
I
the
think
longest,
it's the
day?
longest day. Yeah, that's
Your
him.
brother did
this
that?
year, this
That's
year it was
why
June
he won
20th
a
because it was
Nobel.
a leap year. On a leap year, it's June 20th.
So your brother did that?
My brother did not do that. No, it's social. You guys are confusing social and solar.
Solar
Systems.
systems. Yeah, I've heard
Any
of that.
case,
I've heard of that.
Any case, my parents still complain about his choices because they wanted him to go into baseball. I said I wanted to go into comedy, and they complained because they thought I should be an astronomer.
Your parents are retarded, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
these-
what you're trying to say?
No. My parents are just New York. They're not retarded. They're New York
Wow.
retarded.
You should just tell them to forget about it.
Well, I did.
You'd be like, forget about
I said
it.
forget about it.
I would always tell people that. I'd be like, hey, listen, just forget about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Just never mind.
Yeah, just forget about it, man.
Yeah.
They'd give me the wrong order, and I'd be like, forget about it. It's kind of like the wrong way to use it, but I guess.
I miss that town, man.
Not me, bro.
You like the open space here in Los Angeles?
Yeah, man. But, there's a bar in my neighborhood that's like all New York stuff.
Really?
Yeah. You ever see that? There's like a bar that there's a lot of them. You could be like from Rhode Island and find a place where it's like all Rhode Island people here. New York's like the easiest to find.
Yeah.
If you're from a small place, like if you're from whatever, like Tampa.
Yeah.
Good luck finding a Tampa bar in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could probably
We should
do
open
it.
a Tampa bar in Santa Monica.
We should. There aren't any Tampa bars here.
We get
You're
all
right.
that Tampa. We get all that Tampa pussy.
Sure.
Yeah, we got more. We have 600 people, so might as well.
Oh, okay. We're
Yeah, we're-
broadcasting on Rogan's channel on accident.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Dude.
happened?
I don't know if I need this. I don't need another riff between me and Rogan.
Were you?
It was Randy's idea the whole time, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why you keep prodding him. Like Rogan was in here when we came in, and Randy, you were like really stepping to him a lot. Like you want to challenge him to a remote control car race now?
You're bulldogging him, man.
Yeah, he tried to give me a handshake, and I did that thing where you put your two fingers in their sternum. Like
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw you do
Yeah.
it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And he was like trying to shake your hand, and then I just like pushed him away by his sternum.
Wow, you got some guts on you, man.
do.
Yeah,
You're big. You got big gut.
Big rotten guts.
I got a big gut,
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
all gut, man.
all gut, no glory.
You guys, did you ever think about starting? Because that's a really interesting story about your family, and I had no idea that they had so much to do with the New York City.
Well, just there in Lower
landscape.
Brooklyn, in Brooklyn Valley.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Valley, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you? I don't know if you guys are interested, but I started a podcast.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and if you guys would, and I totally understand if you don't want to, but if you want to,
Like a different,
be on my podcast.
You started a different podcast?
not this podcast, it's
Podcasts
another
are
one. It's
huge.
like
You're
an
doing another
interview.
one?
Yeah, it's like an interview podcast. I think people want to hear what comedians like. It's less silly. It's
Oh, yeah.
more just like down to brass tacks, like a lot of
More Charlie Rose.
It's exactly what it's like.
Less Chris Elliott, more Charlie Rose.
Yeah.
I started one similar to that. I mean, it's an interview thing.
Really?
Mostly comedians, yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
You're doing that too?
It's mostly comedians.
Oh, this is embarrassing. I started a podcast a couple weeks ago. I didn't want to tell you guys. 'Cause
Really?
I thought I wanted to be at my
kinda,
best when
I was
I
kind of
asked.
waiting to talk about it too.
I wanted to be at my best when I asked you guys to come on, but it's pretty similar. Where it's like there is a little bit of a different take on it, but I bring in comedians
Mm-hmm.
to talk about
What are you talking about?
comedian stuff, just like what their lives
That's
are
kinda
like
what
and
I
how they
do.
got started and things like that. I
kinda
know,
what
but
I do,
it's
too.
a little bit of a flip, a flip on what people would expect.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
probably have our own twist to it
Oh,
because we're all
definitely.
very different personalities.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we all bring a different vibe to the table, the interview
Yeah.
table.
Yeah.
Not everyone's a born interviewer. Is the thing.
Yeah.
You have to be naturally inquisitive.
Oh yeah.
Not everybody's
Which
born
I am.
either.
Not
When I was a
everyone's what?
kid,
Not everybody's born either. You should mention that.
Oh yeah.
Some
Some
people
people
are-
are still in the womb.
Yeah.
and they're also, some people are test tube babies.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Some
They're-
people have yet to be born.
Some people don't even exist at all.
Some
Yeah.
people aren't even conceived yet.
Yeah.
Right now, there's probably a guy and a girl about to do it.
And there's going to be a baby.
There's going to be someone pregnant.
If
by
somebody's
tomorrow.
listening to this doing that, name that baby Brendon Randy Davey.
9 months from now, we expect a picture of your
Brandon,
baby.
Brandavy.
Davey.
Brandivy.
Randavidin. Well, are you either Randy? Do you want to do my podcast?
I'd love to.
Do you
kidding
mind,
me?
Davey, if I just do a quick podcast right now?
No, it's okay. I mean,
It's super easy. It's super quick. If you don't want to do it, I understand.
You're gonna. It's like you're. I'm gonna be on your podcast.
You're gonna be on my podcast. I'm
Oh,
just gonna ask you
absolutely.
some questions.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Are you comfortable? This is my theme song. Hey, everybody. You're listening to Brendon Walsh's The Interview. It's a podcast where I, Brendon Walsh, speak to local comedians from Los Angeles and all over the world and just pick at their brains and get to the bottom of a lot of questions that people are curious about what makes some of your favorite comedians tick. My guest today is a very special guest. I'm glad he could find the time to sit down with me. You may have seen him he's in a couple music videos.
Yeah.
He also was in an ESPN commercial. You can also see him performing with his partner at the Steve Allen show, the Tonight Show it's called, and the Bell Ringers is his group. Is that right? Or
Close. You're very close. It's called The Tomorrow Show.
oh, right. I'm sorry.
That's okay. And the group that I'm in is called The Door Knockers.
okay.
So
And
actually very close.
every Wednesday,
Every Saturday.
every Saturday at 8:30 midnight.
Yeah.
At the Steve Allen Theater.
Yeah. The Steve Allen Theater. Yes.
Okay.
The Steve Allen Theater.
Great. I'm a huge fan. Thanks for joining me today, Randy.
Oh wow, the pleasure is all mine, Brendon. Big fan of you as a person and of your comedy work.
Oh, well, thanks. Yeah.
You're
Comedy is a thing that I used to do. Now I'm just mostly interviewing.
Mostly interviewing.
Yeah. I'll do a gig every now and then, but
I do a lot of I do comedy. I've been getting interviewed a lot lately.
well, I have some questions for you. And should we just start?
Yeah, hit me.
Okay. What? When did you first know that you wanted to be a stand-up comedian?
Oh wow. Well, I was always like a funny person.
Yeah.
Always a funny person.
Were you like a class clown type?
Totally, yeah.
Okay. Did you get in trouble in school a lot?
I did get in trouble, just mostly for talking. I talked a lot. I'd try to be funny all the time. I was never like a bad kid. But,
Okay.
always talking, cracking jokes, trying to make everybody crack up.
Were your parents supportive of this, or when you were in trouble? What was the worst trouble you ever got in? Like, what was your favorite? Like, what are some of the things you would do in school
Well,
that would get you in trouble?
my parents dreaded the teacher conferences, the parent-teacher conferences, because they were like, "Oh, great, here comes the teachers. They're going to tell us all about how Randy just talks all the time, tries to make jokes."
Yeah.
The most trouble that I got in probably, I cut some this girl in my class, I cut her shoelaces. With
Really?
Some scissors. Yeah.
That's pretty funny. And what was her reaction when you did that?
She cried. Yeah, but
What
guess
grade
what?
is this?
This is first grade. She
Oh,
told
boy.
me to. Here's the thing.
Okay.
I was like, I got these scissors. They're super sharp. And she was like, I bet they can't cut my shoelaces. And then I cut them. I was like,
a
I
good
told
one.
you I was going to do it. And then guess who got in trouble?
You.
Me.
So you were developing your comedy personality way back then.
Yeah, I
over
guess that
20
was
years ago.
that was my first bit, probably.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Speaking of first bits, do you remember your first time on stage?
First time on stage, open mic. Yeah, I do remember it.
Davey,
Yeah.
I'm doing an interview.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what are you doing? Just keep it down. We can edit that out.
Yeah, I'll be edited. Your first time on stage, I'm sorry, it was an open mic.
Open mic, a lot of Native American comics.
Okay.
So it's just the area that was. What is that noise?
Red Band. Can we,
I'm sorry.
sorry. I do another podcast. Well, you know about it.
The
Bone Zone.
The Bone Zone.
Yeah, the one we do together. It's a lot different than this one. So these guys, there's
No, I know these
usually
guys.
it's a lot sillier. What was the worst experience you ever had on stage?
Worst experience. Oh, worst experience on stage was in Portland, Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Was in a room, no chairs.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Oh, can you hear that? I don't think the mic's picking that up. I'm just getting the...
It's super loud. I'm trying to tell you.
So the worst... So is it like a heckler experience?
No, it was just like there was I'm not going to name any names, but it was a big comic. And it was part of a festival, and they put... This seems really loud.
No,
This seems really...
I hear you just fine. I think it's probably not really getting on the mics.
All right. So there's a very popular comic was going to do a set, and everyone was there to see him, and they took all the chairs out of the theater.
Uh-huh.
And then after the...
Who was it? You got to tell me.
I
Come
don't
on,
want
it's
to name
killing
any
me.
names. Do you want me to name names?
Yeah,
It was
please.
Patton Oswalt.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he did, about an hour longer than he was supposed to.
Uh-huh.
And then everyone left. And then
Yeah.
guess who was doing a show
Mic's not on.
after his show?
Yeah.
It was part of a festival, so I was there. And they're like, all right, show's starting. And there was only like 5 people left. And they were all standing because they'd taken all the chairs out because Patton likes to have no chairs or something.
Oh, really?
Back then, at least. And then my family was there to see me because, it was in Oregon. That's where I grew up. So I got to do a set to 5 drunk people and my parents. And some lady screamed at me the whole time.
How did you handle that?
I tried to be funny by screaming back at this drunk person.
What were some of the, now that leads into my other question. What's your favorite heckler comeback?
My comeback to a heckler?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have very many good ones.
What's, okay, can we do a little role playing or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not very good at it.
Hey, so tell one of your jokes.
From that night or just...
Yeah, from whenever.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Is that your phone?
My phone. It's, shit.
Do you want me to keep...
No, go ahead. Yeah, I don't think the mic's picking any of this
All
up.
right.
Patton Oswalt.
Was he...
Should I get it?
Should I keep going or are you gonna
Yeah,
do
go
it?
ahead. Go ahead. So, okay. So, best heckler comeback. So, say you're doing a
Say
joke.
it.
Tell
Okay,
one
I'll
of your
tell my
jokes.
joke. Okay. I don't really like...
Yeah, buddy. Heard it before.
Sorry.
I told you I don't have very many comebacks.
So, yeah. Stick it in your can.
Is that your phone
That's
still?
not my phone.
I don't really...
That's my phone.
That's your phone?
Yeah. Yeah, I changed the ringtone after that last one.
It's 2 ringtones. The fuck is that?
I'm looking for a new ringtone that won't be as disruptive.
So do you still want me to do a joke, or do you want to just ask a different question?
Do a joke and then give me your best heckler comeback. I'll figure.
I don't have good comebacks. This is not a good.
No, that's the most straightforward one.
This is not a good interview.
You don't think so?
All right. So I'll try to be professional. I'm sorry.
I'll try to lower this. Okay. So you're on stage. Hey, buddy, nice head. Right?
That's a good one.
How am I supposed to give you my
really
best?
good. What?
Shh, Davey, shut
just
up.
doing- I'm
being
doing an interview with just Randy right
Can you not handle that I'm the center of attention for once?
Randy, it's just true. You got a big head.
You do.
You got a big head.
So
Even
how do
on
you-
this podcast,
How do
everyone
you
can
get-
tell.
Yeah. Sometimes the microphone, you forget, like, you have to move it so far across half your face to get to your mouth. It takes,
I know.
like, sometimes it could take, like, a minute or two.
It like rubs up against his cheek. It's all like,
Yeah, but now
It's
you're
like,
not
did
acting
anybody
like
order the Goodyear blimp? 'Cause- oh, no, wait, that's just Randy's head flying.
you guys aren't acting
yeah.
like a person in the
Anybody
crowd.
order a sandwich from Blimpies? Because he's over there.
Here comes old balloon
You're
head.
not
Yeah.
acting like a person in the crowd heckling me because I wouldn't have.
They could say that. Why? Who? Like, somebody could call you a fathead.
Yeah, but you guys are like
Yeah.
specifically talking about these microphones, and you guys are talking to each other about.
Well, I mean, you're using a microphone
Well,
usually
you
on
could get
stage.
How
too.
would you handle two hecklers in a show?
Oh yeah, how'd that be?
I already told you I'm not very good with hecklers. Is that your phone?
It is. That's a text message sound, though. It's not ringing.
He got 2 texts there in a row.
Yeah. That's what you would say?
Is that
That's
you
not
would respond
me.
to?
No,
it?
that's my phone. Just a second.
I think you should do that, though. If somebody heckles you, you'd be boom, ba 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 diddle.
Whittly, whittly, whittly.
The only thing.
Yeah,
that
just
I,
say nonsense.
So are you
to
part of
me.
this now, Davey? Are you part of this, Davey?
Oh, yeah, wait. No, this is my interview, David.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not mad. I'm just if you are, that's fine. I just missed that part.
So,
How many listeners do you have?
it varies. I don't really pay attention to it. I have another guy who edits them and posts them.
Yeah.
But I think it's a pretty healthy number. You get like a few thousand a week,
Do
probably.
you think I'll get a jump in
By
my
healthy, he
Twitter
means
followers?
Oh, yeah. Follow Randy on Twitter. His name is @ symbol RANDILEDKE.
No,
Randy Liedtke.
That's wrong.
Okay, one final question. So,
Yeah, give
we
me-
never really got to the heckler. So your best heckler comeback, what would that be?
I'm not good at that.
Okay.
You're just kind of highlighting what I'm not good at.
Well, this is actually I thought this would be a good interview because we kind of know each other, but it seems like something went a little wrong. Maybe you're just having a rough day. The final question, I usually ask everybody this. Well, I have two final questions. Who are some of the comedians that you admire today, and who would you say are some of your biggest influences from the past or current comedians?
So what? So who are the comedians that I like?
Yeah. And who probably, is that you, Davey?
No, oh yeah, sorry.
You have an old phone.
Is that a flip phone?
That's a rotary.
Good joke.
Yeah, just wait till...
You're trying to be funnier than me. I'm the guest on this podcast. I haven't even got one laugh.
I know, I thought you were funny with that heckler comeback, the doobie day,
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
not
Willy,
me.
Willy, Willy,
That was
Willy,
not
Willy.
me. That was not me.
What do you mean? Oh, it's somebody else's? It's like a...
I don't know.
Okay, so who are your biggest influences?
Well, my biggest current influence is probably Michael Cera.
Does he do stand-up comedy?
No, but he's so funny. And then from the past, probably like young Michael Cera,
Okay.
like Arrested Development Michael Cera.
Oh, that's great. What's your favorite episode of that?
5,
Oh, that's a good one.
good episode.
Well, that's been Brendon Walsh's The Interview. Do you have anything coming up? This is going to drop in about 5 days. Do you have any gigs or anything?
I'll be doing a one-man show
where's that?
in 2 weeks. It's at the Unknown Theater in the Theater
I don't know what
District.
that is.
and co-starring is
I don't know what
is that?
I don't think anybody can hear it. It's fine.
Well, either way, co-starring, the younger son from the show Weeds. He'll be there.
Oh, that's great.
He'll be
I love that show.
he's-
Kevin Leland.
Yeah, he'll be doing the announcing, and it's mostly just about kind of my struggles through an eating disorder that I had. Fuck.
I don't know. You got me. I don't know what it is.
Jeez.
Well, I'd like to. That's been another episode of Brendon Walsh's The Interview. I'd like to thank my guest today, Randy Liedtke.
Yeah.
That was really great, man. I mean, we've known each other for a while, and I learned a lot about you today. That's really interesting, and I'm sure the listeners are really fascinated to hear, take a peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
If you want to see more of Randy Liedtke, look on YouTube or look for Randy Liedtke Comedy, RANDELEKDIE, randyliedtke.com. It's
I don't
the
have
same
the website.
Facebook, Randy Liedtke, LEDKE. And as you can subscribe on iTunes, Brendon Walsh, The Interview, and also go to our merch page. You can get some t-shirts, and we have coffee, sweatbands. We have a new keychain holder and keychains, but they're sold separately. So if you want a keychain holder for you. Okay, that's it. Thanks. Let's Yo, that was really good, man.
It's really
that
good.
was good.
It's over?
That's good.
You did really well.
Did I really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you looked like you were
really-
concerned
you
through it, but
probably
you
were
were hilarious.
Uncomfortable because you
Was-
opened up so much.
Yeah, I mean that's what
It
happens
felt
when you get
alright.
vulnerable.
No, it felt alright.
It felt good.
Yeah, I think it felt. Did you guys think it felt good?
I think it
I
felt
thought it was
really
good.
good.
Yeah.
It felt good.
It was
Yeah.
hard for me not to laugh over here and make noise.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You were pretty good. The heckler stuff was fucking gold.
I
Really?
was biting. I was
Yeah,
biting. I
that
was
was
biting
good,
my
man.
fingers trying not to laugh. I caused myself pain not laughing.
I felt like I was kind of like, I don't know, like I was kind
You
of
know what
boring.
it is? It's because you're not used to opening up that much, so
Yeah.
you just feel uncomfortable.
You're used to being
because
the
you
other
really
guy.
bared
It
your
could be,
soul.
yeah, because I was just being serious for once, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Really? So,
You came off really good.
Oh.
like based on like the people that you've had on before, how, like compared to them,
Yeah.
Pretty good.
pretty good.
I
yeah,
know,
yeah.
I
No,
know.
really good. Really
Randy.
good.
Really good?
Yeah.
Randy, I'm going to tell you this. I know from earlier that you haven't had sex in a long time.
No,
with
no,
your
no, no,
girlfriend.
no, no, no,
What
no,
I'm
no,
saying-
no,
Get
no,
into
no,
that.
no, 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 no.
What
no,
I'm-
we
no,
talk?
no,
Do you
no,
want to
no.
talk about
What
your
I'm
relationship
saying
stuff? We
is-
can go back.
What I'm saying is, with you being this honest, I don't think you'll have any problem having sex with someone who's not your girlfriend.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
And
whoa,
if you
whoa,
wanted to
whoa.
stray a little
If you
bit.
wanted to, yeah.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
no,
come
no,
on.
No,
You're just
no, no.
You're just an animal like every other person out there.
I am an animal.
Yeah.
I am an
Well, that's
animal.
good. So yeah, if you guys said you have started some podcasts, or do you want to get into that, or?
Oh, yeah. Randy, you have a podcast, right?
I have a podcast, but it's like, it's where I interview comedians, but I speak. Have you ever heard of this? It's like Pig Latin.
Esperanto.
No, but it's like you put the word O, or you put the letters OP before every vowel.
Oh,
Optalk.
Optalk?
Op Talk. No, I haven't heard.
I
of that.
interview people.
Well, wait, but
in
then
Optalk.
wouldn't it be Topok?
Well, yeah, no, it would be Topalk, yeah,
Topok?
Topalk.
Top.
Because it's before every
Top
vowel.
off.
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
Topok. Yeah.
But I wasn't
Optalk.
doing it yet. So it's like it's pretty good. A lot of times the person I'm interviewing doesn't really know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
but it's the only podcast where the interviewer speaks op talk.
Do you want to do an interview with Davey?
I've been actually, my people have been trying to get a hold of Davey, and he's always like very busy.
Yeah.
And then like there's like a very small window during the day where you can actually get a hold of him, and that's when my people take their lunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
They take their lunch in my
and I know I didn't want to like put you on the spot, but like, could I nail you down?
I'll do it. Nail me down.
Can I put a pin in you?
Yeah, you can stick as many pins in me as you want,
I can
bro.
put a pin in you.
Yeah, man.
Interview you.
I'm nothing but a cushion.
Okay. Well, the
More cushion
podcast
for
is
the-
called.
I can't wait to hear. Do you mind if I hang out and just listen in? Because I
yeah.
mean, since I started my podcast,
That would
I'd
actually
like
make
to-
me more comfortable if you're here.
Oh, would it really?
Yeah, yeah.
Because if it makes
relieve
you
some-
nervous, I can head out. I'll go.
No,
in the
no,
other
no,
room.
no, man. I'd be more nervous without you.
Okay, great.
I need.
Well,
Does
that.
everybody know we're on Rogan's channel? Should we tweet that or something? Or
Oh no, I don't want to do.
okay.
Rogan's gonna be mad.
Well,
if
but
I
we
do
like
my
the guys who
Op
went
Talk
to your
podcast.
channel. Do you mind just doing a quick tweet or something? Great. I can't wait to hear. What's your podcast called?
Well, it's called Roppin' Doppy's Popad Copast, and it's where I interview people in Op Talk. Up, it's Roppin' Doppy's Popad Copast, Wapel Koppelum, Tapu, Roppin' Doppy's Popad Copast, Tapu Dape, Mapai Gopest, Op is Dapaf, Op a Vapi, Japa Vapa Vopson.
Hello, everybody. I'm glad to be here to Rape Dape's Ape Podcast.
Hoppa, 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 hoppa.
Hoppa, hoppa.
Fopperst, Quapperst, Japashan,
Yes.
Op is.
Shoot.
Whoppin, Dopid, Yapu, Stopart, Dapu Opping, Kopim, Ama Popid, Doppy.
When did I start doing Wape Tape Starpe doing Hoppa
Yapu, Dapu,
Does Davey have
Hopav,
to talk? I don't mean to know.
I don't have to-
Napo,
okay.
Napo, Hoppy, Dappa, Zoppant.
I started doing comedy about 15 minutes from now.
Gapad, Wapan, Dape, Hoppy,
Oh, sorry. I won't talk.
Shapa,
I know.
Oppa.
Okay, I'm done. I'm out.
Wapin, Yapu, Whopper, Yapang, Grappo, Opping, Up. Dopid, Yapu, Appa, Oppel, Wapes, Napo, Yapu, Whopper, Foppin, Nappy.
When I was growing up, I didn't. When I was growing up, I didn't know that I was going to be a funny person. I still don't know that I'm going to be a funny person. It's just like anything else. Like I was very interested in comedy, and I liked the fact that there was some way that some people could make some other people laugh.
Up is that about Yopper, Foppin?
I think that's
Yoppers?
that's Brendon. That's not mine.
Broppin and Doppin?
No, Randy's doing a podcast.
Hey,
I think-
Wappe!
Can you hear me?
Wappe, what about Wappe?
Oh, sorry.
Yopper,
Okay, I should
Dapu,
go.
Opping.
But the first
No, Randy
time
has his own podcast. He talks.
I ever made people laugh
Do you know
in
that?
school.
Just Jappus, Oppig,
Oh, is that what we're doing right
Napor,
now?
Broppin,
Mop
Doppin.
language?
I'll ignore
Robin-
him. I'll ignore him.
Is that what we're doing? We're doing
Rapid,
podcasts.
Bopan,
Okay.
Gapais,
Is that a call
hear?
between? That's a call between Red Band and.
Quapai,
Brendan.
Oppit.
And I was gonna say the
Floppies.
first time-
Sorry, this
Floppies.
is great so far.
The first time I ever
Stopping
made
up you.
classmates
Stop it,
laugh
Mm-hmm.
was when I was in 4th grade. I don't know if you know this, but I got run over by a van. Have I ever mentioned this?
Appa,
I got run
Nappa,
over by
Lappa,
in
Yapu,
4th
Sape,
grade.
Oppit,
In 4th
Apple, Doppel.
I do talk. That's all I talk about. That's like my
Boppets
one story.
Chapu, yeah.
Well, it really impacted me. You know, when I'm talking
You ever use that on stage?
I
Robin
did.
Doppin!
That's the 3rd time I've used it. Twice
Appa.
others on stage. It kills. It kills. It kills.
Choppy,
Kills here at the Ice House. I like to do a big shout out to the Ice House in Pasadena. If you're here all weekend this weekend, there's going to be some shows going on. You should come check them out.
If
But I was in 4th grade. I was in the wheelchair, and I was felt terribly embarrassed because like you're suddenly the person standing out, and so I
Yappa,
kind
yappa.
of try to develop a sense of humor doing that. And so most of mine was just stealing jokes from Jerry Lewis films, and stealing jokes from Danny Kaye films and Jonathan Winter's albums and Monty Python films. Because
copy.
it was like a sense of humor that I found because I was in the hospital for so long. My grandfather would bring me these comedies that no other kid was watching because kids weren't watching old comedies. Kids weren't interested in it. And I think, is that Brendan Walsh?
Wappa,
Is that a
Yopper,
set?
Dapu, Opping.
You're listening to a set you just did?
Hello,
I have to-
Hoppo, Wappo,
You can
Wapper,
hear it?
Yapu,
You can't
Dapu.
hear it. I'm not on mic.
Yopper, Wappa, Wappa, Chopping, Yopper, Coppa, Doppy, Soppit.
You guys can hear that?
Yeah. Is that your set?
Yeah, I recorded my set the other night.
It was really good set. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good one. I said something in the middle of it that I never said before, so I wanted to find out what that is.
Kapan yapu wape wapan sapa kapan. Ploppies.
Oh, you want me to stop listening?
Just wape wapan sapa kapand.
Anyway,
Dape vapi japa sapan.
so I basically started out by stealing jokes.
Nopext quapes shoppin.
Started out by
Nopo. Nopext
next.
opal opask wapan mapor quapes shoppin.
One more question.
Yapas. Ipis daper wapan popper sapin open yapper fapa lapan moppy. Dapa fapa noppiest.
One person who's had the biggest influence on me?
Napo.
No. Okay.
Appas dapper wapan popper sapin.
Was there one
Open yapper
person?
fapa lapan moppy. Dapas dapa fapa pani opist. Popper sapin dapper oppas.
Oh man. I would just have to say my grandfather, James Gale Johnston, who he was an architect and he had the biggest impact on me. He was hilarious.
Hopalopper rapper yapis?
Yeah.
Apo
Yeah.
cape. Apo rapai! Papa thapa kapu! Dape vapi japa sapin! Fopar bobbing upon apa tapa apata.
Thanks for having me, Randy. I'm going to be doing my book signing
okay.
at the Barnes & Noble at the Grove. Come out and catch it. It's called Me and My Johnson by Davey Johnson.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. It's going to be on August 7th this year. Come out, get your book signed, get a photo taken. Bring as many things that you want me to sign as possible because I'm not a diva. I'll sign everything.
Apo rapai! Thape thapa yapu! Dapas rapin dapi lapid dapi copy! And wapple bibapo bapil lapas napas wapi!
That was pretty good.
Was it?
It was different. I
was
never heard a
really-
I always
podcast
feel
like
so
that before.
stupid.
I
Like
was
I feel like
really
nobody.
nervous.
It's just like
I think you came off as smart because you know how to talk that different language. I came
Yeah.
off as I feel like I came off as like a dumb person, not
you
even
were-
understanding.
No,
what
you
you're
sounded
saying.
good. I was here the whole time.
You
I
were
listened to everything.
killing it.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Mapai
killed it.
Fopans. I'm sorry. I went back into it. Podcast. We're back in the bone zone.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
back in the
bone
BZ.
zone.
I get my ass kicked for talking like that in the bone
Oh
zone.
man,
How many listeners have we lost so far?
We did just lose about 70.
I know that's what we should not be on Rogan's UStream.
There's a lot of
yeah.
people hearing this for the first time. They're like, yeah, all the people who say they just make noises and stuff are right.
Well, you know,
I'm
I'm
going to
just
switch
saying-
to the other stream real quick.
Whatever you want to do. I mean,
What does
I
that
think
do? Does
everybody's
that screw
probably.
up
Did you
stuff?
tweet that we're on
Yeah,
Rogan's?
I tweeted it.
People are listening.
I
It's
keep it
fine,
up on
right?
Rogan.
We're gonna get a bunch of hate mail.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, Davey, you should start your own podcast.
I have
Randy
my
and
own podcast.
You did?
I do. Yeah, I've only done a couple, but like I said, I wanted to kind of perfect it before I brought you guys in. Do you guys want to do it?
Both of us?
Both of us?
Yeah, why don't I? Well,
Yeah, no, that's good. Brendan and I will both be on your podcast.
yeah. Why don't the two of you
as
come on my
two
podcast?
members of the Bone Zone.
Okay, yeah.
I'll do it. We can do it now if you
Yeah,
want.
can we start up the podcast music?
This is going to be fun.
Dude, I'm amped.
Welcome to Money Moment with Dr. Davey here on the Money Network. Glad to be back with my my two very special guests. You may know them from the Bone Zone podcast, which I've had the privilege of being a part of for some while now. They're two comedians. One of them's you've seen him on Premium Blim a long time ago, but you've seen him on his Comedy Central half-hour special this year. He's killing it out there. Please welcome to the Money Moment with Dr. Davey, Mr. Brendon Walsh. How's it going?
Hey, Davey. How's it going, man?
Oh, I'm doing great. Good to have you here. Thanks for
appreciate-
coming on.
thanks
for
for having me.
accepting the invitation we extended. And, of course, there's Randy Liedtke is going to be joining us at the very same time. I had the privilege of being in a two-man comedy duo with Randy Liedtke called the Knockers.
Oh, the
Knockers.
Ah, yeah.
And Randy Liedtke is known around the world for appearing in some roles in a couple films. He's been in a couple commercials, and he's killing it out there with his comedy. Welcome to the Money Moment, again, Mr. Randy Liedtke.
Oh, wow. Thanks for having me on the Money Moment, Dr. Davey.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
What a
I'm glad that both
pleasure.
of you are here. I'm going to get started right off.
Thanks for having me too.
Oh, yeah. Well, thanks for being here. I mean, God, it's just a privilege seeing. When's the last time we saw each other, really?
It hasn't been that long.
Hasn't been too long at all. I mean, but...
Like, literally before we started this podcast.
I mean, but
we were on a
that's
different
true of any podcast if you think about
No,
it.
we were on a
Someone's going to
different
see you
one.
literally the moment before the podcast starts. Someone's going to at least see you. If you're in the same room together.
I saw you perform last month. You were doing a one-man show, I think. Or
Oh, yeah.
that was good.
Me and My Johnson, right?
Yeah. It's a book. I think
I did a book. I came
Yeah.
up with a book about it for all of you dollar ding dongs out there. Go out to your local bookseller and get Me and My Johnson by Dr. Davey Johnson. But yeah, let's get to the issues at hand. First of all, I wanted to ask you, Brendon, as a comedian, has been out there doing a lot of road time.
Yeah.
like clocking in.
road dog. Oh.
Road dog.
Yeah.
Um,
Road dog in it.
What do you think is wrong with the economic the economic system that's been in place, set up by America, and has been solidified through the voting public and the Senate? What do you think has gone wrong, and where do you think we can fix it?
What?
Are you talking about the government, like?
I'm talking about the government, like. I'm talking about the economic situation. Like right now, I'm
The
saying...
economy's bad, right?
The economy's bad. We're at an
heard-
8.2% unemployment rate nationwide. That's the average.
That doesn't seem like a lot.
That's the
though.
average. Well, I mean, but considering in California, where I know that you reside, that level is at a 12.8%.
That's like
Level of
12 people out of
unemployment.
every 100, right?
12 people out
That's
of
not a
every
lot.
Nah, that's
100.
not very-
You don't
that's
consider
pretty
that a
low.
lot?
Like,
I
I
would say
know...
like
I
12 out of 100.
I don't even
Of
have...
people, by the way, looking for jobs. Some people have given up looking for jobs, and they're not counted as
don't
unemployed.
even
They're
have-
just counted as non-entities, I
You
think.
have 100 friends. That means 12 of them are unemployed.
Did you say 100?
If you have 100 friends...
100.
100
That's
friends.
very interesting.
If you have 100 friends, that means 12 of them are... I don't have 100 friends.
I only have I probably have 50 friends.
So that means 6 of them are unemployed. Does that sound about right?
No, I'd say because the
I
entertainment
probably know
industry...
6 guys who are unemployed.
Yeah.
But they probably have rich parents, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, pretty easy.
So you're thinking that the whole thing hinges on
I think
the
it all
fact that-
balances out in the end.
that that wealth is being distributed, but not to the mass populace. It's just being distributed to the kids of the people who have that wealth.
Yeah,
And
well, and then
those
the
people are unemployed.
restaurants and bars and things they buy,
Yeah,
it gets
I mean,
spread
yeah.
out.
I suppose that's good. It's a good question. What about you, Randy? Where do you think? Where do you stand on the whole?
Where do you think, Randy?
Where do you
I
think?
think-
Where are you thinking?
I
Where are
do
you
most
standing?
of my thinking...
Where you're thinking?
Right before I get in the shower, I do a
Yeah.
lot of thinking because I'm like, am I going to be shampooing and using soap?
That's very interesting
Am I going
to
to get
me.
my hair wet? Am
You
I
don't
gonna
get-
am I gonna use shampoo and get it wet, or am I gonna use soap, or am I just there to kind of clean my ass? You know?
That's very interesting that you should bring that up, because if we can pull up those statistics, Red Band, turns out that most people do their greatest thinking in the shower.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of
because
people.
I
not
go-
before. Like, you are
I
an
go
oddity
before.
out there, because
Well-
in the shower, I'm going to ask this as a follow-up question, because most of the time the hot water hits a person and it starts to stimulate some sort of hormone or some sort of
start to think?
yeah.
Not
It
me.
stimulates
I
your
take
thinking.
baths.
Is this because you take
Don't
a
point at
cold
me
shower?
like that. You
Is
point
it because you
no,
take a cold shower?
Don't point at me
I
like
don't think
that.
this is.
Are we
Don't
saying? Are
point
you a
at me
cold
like
shower
that.
taking man?
Don't point at
Randy?
Randy
You know
like
that I
Randy,
don't.
are you a cold
Don't
shower?
point at me
You
like
take
that. Chill out.
cold
Don't
showers.
point- why are you
Answer
pointing-
the question.
It's not an important
Until
question. Why
I'll
are you
stop
pointing
pointing
at me?
when you answer the question. Do you take cold showers?
I don't know. Why are you pointing at me like that?
That answers the question. He does not have sex
really-
with his girlfriend. He doesn't have to take cold showers to get rid of the hot hormones pulsating through through his love loins.
I don't want to be in your shoes right now, man. He's got you up against the
I got you in the
ropes.
hot seat.
Why are you
I got you in the
whining
hot
at me?
seat about cold
Stop
showers.
whining.
You don't. Hot seat. Hot seat.
Randy's in the hot seat.
Randy's in the hot seat here
Randy's
on
in the
Money
hot seat.
Matters.
How many
with Money
shits-
Moment
He's
with
in the hot
Dr.
seat.
Davey.
How many shits do you take a day?
That's a good question. You need to answer that. How many shits do you take a day,
Yeah.
my friend?
What's average?
Don't lie. Just how
Can
many?
I know
do you-
what's average before I answer?
Can we pull up those statistics, Red Band?
They're up there right now.
Average
37.19
37.19 shits a day.
Oh, less than that.
How many would you say? How many less than that?
on that chart? Where
I
did
would
you land?
say 36.19 less than that.
You take one shit a day?
Yeah, on average.
I call bullshit.
Yeah. I call
No.
Randy shit.
I
Wait.
call Randy shit.
How many shits do y'all take?
I take 38. I'm above average.
It depends where I am. I've taken as many as 70 shits one time.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a fake world
When I
right
was
now.
at camp, when I was at camp one time, I only shit 20 times a day because like it's hard. You know, you have to go to an outhouse and stuff.
That's an interesting story about camp because
said
there are
only
statistics. If we
20
could have
times?
those vacation statistics up, it turns out that 37 there are only 37% of people who used to take vacations are still taking vacations with their family in this modern economy. Do you think that America needs to adapt some sort of federal regulation that requires, just like other countries like France and Sweden and England, that people have a certain amount of time set aside governmentally enforced that they are allowed to take vacations? People aren't taking vacations in America.
Canada, you shit for free too.
Yeah.
Eat shit for free?
You get to shit for free.
Oh, you get to
You
shit
get
for
to
free.
shit for free. It's because of the poutine. The poutine in Canada.
Where's the
Um,
chart?
Where's the chart there? Yeah, 37% of people are 37% of the people. There are only 37% of the people who used to take vacations are now taking vacations.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Do you even know how to read charts?
yeah. Could you not read that chart?
Did you say shart?
Could you not read that chart?
Yeah, I can read that. It looks like the green is a little bit lower than the one. There's 3 types of blue.
We're looking at the blue that is not the darkest blue, but next to the darkest blue.
Yeah. I feel like this is the wrong chart, but...
No, that's the lightest blue.
Oh, the
Red Band
gray,
can
the
talk
taupe.
to.
See the taupe one?
Yeah, right there, right
No,
there.
no,
That's
no.
where
The other one's the taupe one.
Hmm.
Well, that's a crayon.
That's a
Yeah,
crayon.
you're looking at a crayon.
Oh, there's a guy.
That's a good chart.
So
Oh, okay. So the red one, that...
The red one is where we were. The red one's where we were in 1997. 1997, that's how many people were taking vacations. Now we're at the light blue one, way at the bottom, 2012. 37% of that red bar are now blue-barred vacation-taking people.
Can we...
Do you have any solutions for this? What do you think is the solution to America's vacation problem?
Right. I should not be on your podcast. I should not be on your podcast.
Well, why did you?
I didn't know what it was. You said it was money guy.
I thought
Davey.
it was a comedy.
I thought it was a
podcast.
comedy podcast.
I have you guys on here to create a little laughs. I mean, this is serious business. I don't want people to get bored by the seriousness of the dire situation that America's in. I need them to have a couple laughs, which is why I bring on comedians to talk about funny issues.
Well, I thought it was boring, but when Randy was talking about his shower, I thought that was pretty entertaining.
I mean, that was sexy.
Well, I do most of my thinking before I get in the shower.
All right, I have a final question.
In the
for you guys.
bathroom or in the hallway?
Right in the bathroom. I see myself in the mirror right before I get in. I'm usually naked. I do
From the waist up.
Yeah, I do all my thinking
Always
right
wears
then.
his
Once I
shorts.
get in the shower, the water's so hot, all I can think about is how good it feels.
I have one final question for you two. Brendon, I want you to go first, and then we'll have a follow-up by Randy. And again, thank you guys for being on Money Moment with Dr. Davey.
Is that Randy getting in the shower?
That's not me. That's not current, at least. It could be me.
My final question for you, Brendon and Randy. Randy, you have time to think about this time. Brendon, who is your favorite comedian who has most influenced your point of view in regards to the American economy?
Oh, boy. Well,
And how?
The first comedy show I ever saw, I was, I think, 7. And I went to see Richard Belzer. And I believe he had a joke about money.
Yeah.
And I didn't really have... I got an allowance when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But it was like $5 a week.
That's very interesting. Red Band actually has the statistics on that. 23% of the people that I've ever asked that question to have said Richard Belzer. So you fall well into the 23%. Randy Liedtke, same question for you.
Is that your phone again?
Guys on the phone?
Well, I was trying to Google
Richard Belzer?
Richard Belzer.
What comedy and money?
Yeah, comedian has influenced your economic perspective.
Probably like MC Hammer. He did stand up for a little while,
Yeah, he did.
but he lost all his money.
Yeah. He lost all his
that's
money
real-
to
that's,
So, like,
parachute
don't-
pant fabric.
Don't do comedy.
'Cause
I don't
you'll
know.
lose
I
all your
shouldn't
rap
be on
money.
this- I shouldn't be on this show.
Don't do comedy, you'll lose your rap money. Good advice from Randy Liedtke, a guest that I've had today on Money Moments with Dr. Davey. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Again, Brendon Walsh, thank
Brendon
you for
Walsh.
being here. You guys have anything to promote?
I'll be at the there's a comedy festival here in town. It's called the Fucking A Fuck Fest.
Ooh,
And I'll be working there.
That sounds ribald.
Yeah, some guys put it together. It's called Fuck You Fuck Fest.
Yeah. Randy Liedtke, you got anything coming up?
Yeah, I'm on the Bend Over and Take It in the Ass festival.
Yeah.
It's the week after Brendon. It's in
Oh.
the same.
Oh, they give out the Bindi Awards.
Yeah,
Bend Over, Take It in the Ass.
I didn't get invited to that. this
Yeah,
year.
well, it's pretty prestigious. So
All right, again, if you want to go out there, buy my new book, Me and My Johnson by Dr. Davey Johnson. It's available right now at your local booksellers, and I'll be doing my one-man show based on that at your local theater. Thanks for being on Money Moment with Dr. Davey.
That was great. I think that was really good.
that was all right.
I don't know, Davey. Is that?
I mean, from
How does it usually go?
an intellectual podcast point, like it was a good intellectual podcast. Maybe not as funny as people are used to, but you know,
It was more NPR-ish.
You guys provided
We
the
weren't as
laughs.
funny?
No, you guys provided the laughs. I wasn't as funny as I should
Felt
have
really
been.
uncomfortable the whole time.
Is it because of the hot seat? You weren't used to the hot seat. You weren't expecting that.
No, I didn't know there was coil. There's coils in the seat. They were actually
really
hot.
get
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, we use that because on the video you can see the person
It's like I
sweat.
was driving around in like a winterized Subaru Outback with
Missing
hot
your coils.
seats. Do you know they have heated seats in cold places?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have them here too.
yeah.
Surprising.
Yep, they have them here only on talk
I want a
shows.
cold seat.
Well, we should take a vote maybe and see if we should. I mean, do you guys want to still do the Bone Zone, or should we do
Just
our
the-
individual?
Because it seems like we're
podcasts?
doing pretty good on our own, right?
Well, I think if you get 3 20-minute podcasts in the hour that we have allotted for the Bone Zone, you get kind of more bang for your buck, and you get all 3 of us.
And
still
so basically you get the Bone Zone and all 3 of them. So that's 4 podcasts at once.
at once. Nobody else can do that.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
innovative.
Subscribe once and you get 4.
We're bundling. This is a bundle.
It's
and,
like,
and if we get
it's like-
advertising in
Yeah.
there, we get paid 4 times.
yeah,
We have 4 of the most popular shows.
yeah,
That's like a pyramid scheme.
yeah.
Can you imagine?
That's like
if,
a period scheme.
If you could somehow pull it off, where you're like, guess what? At 8 o'clock, turn to this channel. The screen's going to be split in 4s, and there's going to be 4 TV shows on for you to watch. You can't beat that.
You
Yeah.
can't. And we could have different guests on at every time. Oh, look at that. There's
Look
4
at that.
Randys.
4 Randys. Ooh, ooh.
For
Dude.
me now.
This is great.
Wait.
Well, why don't we just do the Bone Zone and all 4
That's
of
from my
them?
podcast. There's a chart about cats and dogs.
61
From the-
cats versus 39 dogs, huh?
What are we doing?
Is this anybody's
Yeah.
first time listening to this?
That's their last time, too, for Christ's sakes. Let's get back in the Bone Zone for a second.
Okay.
Oh, I'm on mute.
Oh, we're back.
All right.
I'll play all the good ones.
Bone Zone.
All right.
So, if you
we
if you're
are.
a first time listener, that kind of sums it up. That's the Bone Zone for you.
That's every sound you'll ever hear on
every
this
song
podcast.
you'll ever hear. So, what do you guys have? What's on your minds?
You know what I heard?
What?
I heard that all 3 of us sound too much alike.
Really?
So is there like an adjustment that we can
You
make?
heard this from someone, or you read this in a tweet?
I heard the press is out.
Yeah.
The reviews are up.
And they said we all sound the same?
It said, guess what? All three of us sound too much alike.
Do you think I
Hello?
should start talking up like this?
Hello.
This is Dr. Davey.
Like we should adjust our voices.
Randy? Randy?
This is Dr. Davey.
This is,
To you?
This is Randy Liedtke.
this is that girl.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, it's a
What should
chick.
we talk about?
Why do you sound? So we all sound like slightly different. Is that a way to do that? We just like adjust everything so that we sound just a little bit different.
So people know which one they like more.
That's Davey.
Okay.
This is me.
And which one's Brendon?
Um,
Well, I sound like Davey now.
No, but you're not as high.
Your voice is not as high as mine.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm Brendon. This is the way I sound.
Okay. And Davey?
This is Dr. Davey. This is how I sound.
I do mine with an English accent, mate.
It's a little loud. Should I just talk in my regular voice?
Would you like to go out for some fish and chips?
I'd like some bangers and mash, motherfucker.
You know, I forget I said anything.
Breakfast.
Rebby, you should get a new voice, too.
My first date was at Madame Tussauds Wax Museum.
I love the Queen.
My brother is called Barry.
My brother's called Barry, too.
We both have brothers called
They're
Barry.
both called Barry, and they both work at tea shops.
My brother happens to work at a pub.
My brother's studying to be a barrister.
My father is on the board at Oxford University.
No, he's not.
You caught me at a bald-faced lie.
You're just like Benedict Arnold.
My father is a custodian in the loo.
The loo? You mean the toilets? The water closet?
What are you, an American?
I never knew why they call it a water closet. I always thought you'd open the door, a bunch of water falls out on you, but it's just the bathroom.
You've got a filthy imagination.
One time, I got a video camera, and I was sitting on the toilet taking a crap, and I aimed the video camera between my legs, and I broadcast it live online, and everybody could watch flybys.
One time, I was delivering flowers to Buckingham Palace, and Mr. Sylvester Stallone was visiting and insisted that I shit in his mouth. And I did.
What was the consistency of your feces?
It was like soft serve ice cream.
Oh, that's a good, healthy kind of shit.
I was not eating vegetables at the time.
Why was Sylvester Stallone there?
He was getting knighted for the Expendables 2.
That makes sense.
Sure does.
Randy,
I can hear you.
I hear you. Hello? Oh! Now all our voices sound different.
All of our voices sound different.
Hello, Randy here. Alvin and the Chipmunks. Oh, we should sing an Alvin and the Chipmunks. Yeah, we should sing it.
Which song should we
Do
sing?
you know the Christmas song?
Hold on, let me see if I can find one.
Which one should we sing? Christmas, Christmas time is here. Time for toys and time for cheer. We've been good, but we can't last. Merry Christmas, Harry. Oh, okay. Christmas.